MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. David Price gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Number 17.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Price ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Torres is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Luis Severino will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Jackson, a native of Arizona. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gonzalez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Betts over at second. Jackson on at first with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ground ball to third, and they could get two. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like He can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Second and third here, one man out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and not in time as the run scores. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. 1 inning in the books here. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts has a read on it. One down.
That is good. The right fielder.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Wind up and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fouled off. Price ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop Riddle. Scooped up on to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner in this series will square off against the Arizona Diamondbacks, the newly crowned champions in the National League. So stepping in, Willie McCovey. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming, here it is.
Catch out.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box, JT Riddle. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here comes the first pitch. Blake Swihart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Bottom of the third now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The center fielder, Mookie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Eric Jackson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Guerra. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Johnny Gonzalez. Now the first pitch here from Price. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now that.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Benintendi. And it's gone into the monster seats. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge, his 7th of this series, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Juan Carlson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 44. Willie McCovey.
Here comes the first pitch. Willie McCovey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway. You better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Gary Sanchez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Back goes Betts to the track. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Wind up and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here it comes, 0-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And next to the plate will be JT Little. Popped him up. McCovey over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
For the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Now the first pitch here from Price. high in the air out to center field. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back.
So digging in now, Johnny Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, right there.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Torres. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Price comes home to 2-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Chopper to short. Riddle has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Mookie.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Eric Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, David Guerra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Willie.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie McCovey. He doubled his last time through. First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Line to the right side. Carlson is there, 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Riddle has it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1. Strike. In for Boston, Juan Carlson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Count remains at 0-2. Chopper to first, might only get one. McCovey has it to second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped him up. Sanchez is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Betts. And it's off the Green Monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Johnny Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, J.T. Riddle, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Blake Swihart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll, 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, still tied 1 apiece. Bruce Sutter comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Now to the plate, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. The plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Sutter, 28 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now back, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he fouls this one off.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Into the box, Willie McCovey, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts, still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled off.
They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Carlson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Tommy Kahnle enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle. Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Eric Jackson.
Here's the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, David Guerra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Carlson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Now a hard liner toward short, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off back there.
pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2 out with a man at first. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon. This has been the American League Championship Series.